Hello, everyone, and welcome to AI Content Labs. In this tutorial, we will explore how to build a workflow that, starting from an audio input and a selection of languages, generates multilingual audio. This is especially useful for adding multiple languages to your YouTube videos and reaching a broader audience. The first step is to define the inputs for our workflow. We will create a file type node to upload the audio and multiple options node to select the target languages. The first node will be of type file, and we will name it audio for easier identification within the workflow. We will assign a reference label, configure a limit of one file per upload, set a maximum file size of 20 bytes, and allow only MP3 and WAV formats, as they are the most commonly used audio file formats. Next, we will add a second input node of type multiple options, which will allow users to select the languages in which they want to translate the audio. In this case, we will include Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, German, Japanese, Chinese, and Korean, although additional languages can be added depending on the compatibility of the AI models we will use later. We will enable multiple selections with a maximum of 4 languages and ensure that this node is required. To test the workflow, we will upload a sample audio file in English and select the target languages: Spanish, French, Italian, and Portuguese. It is important to note that this workflow can process audio in other languages depending on how the prompts are configured in later steps. Once the audio is uploaded and the languages are selected, we will be able to see the results of each input in the workflow interface. Hello, everyone, and welcome to AI Content Labs. In this tutorial, we will explore how to build a workflow that, starting from the next step is to convert the audio into text. To do this, we will use the Audio AI node, where we can select a transcription model such as Whisper by OpenAI or Scribe v1 by 11 Labs. In this case, we will use Whisper, an advanced voice recognition model that transcribes audio with high accuracy. In the node configuration, we will connect the audio file field to the audio input. The prompt field in Whisper is optional, so we will leave it blank. However, if specific transcription parameters are needed, they can be defined here. We will rename the node to better reflect its function within the workflow. Once the transcription is available, we will proceed with the translation. First, we need to separate the list of languages into individual elements, which we will do using the text splitter node. We will rename this node Split Languages to clarify its function and use the pattern-based split option. In the language list, the languages are separated by a comma and a space, so we will use this pattern as the delimiter. We will execute the node to verify that the separation is done correctly before proceeding. Now, we will translate the transcription into each selected language using a prompt node. For this, we will use OpenAI's GPT-4o model. We will rename the node to make it more descriptive and add a clear instruction for the translation. We will connect this node with the results from the Transcribe audio node, which contains the transcription, and the Split Languages node, which stores the individual target languages. Since this node is linked to another with multiple outputs, the multi-output tag will appear in green at the top. We will execute this node to obtain the translations. Once the translations are ready, we will see 4 results, one for each language. The next step will be to generate audio from the text. But before doing so, we need to consider the limitations of text-to-speech (TTS) models. The available TTS models have a maximum character processing capacity. If the transcription exceeds this limit, the process will fail. As a preventive measure, we will check the character count of the Spanish transcription. In this case, the text has 5,836 characters. OpenAI's TTS models have a limit of 4,096 characters, while 11 Labs models allow up to 10,000 characters. We could use an 11 Labs model directly, but what would happen if the audio contained 20,000 characters? We would have to manually check the limit in each execution. To avoid this manual supervision and prevent model failures, we will use another text splitter node, this time configured with the Max Character Smart Split option. We will connect this node to the transcription and set a limit of 4,096 characters, which corresponds to OpenAI's TTS model limit. This node will divide the text into segments that do not exceed the character limit while ensuring that sentences or paragraphs are not cut off abruptly. We will execute the node and verify that the segmentation is performed correctly. Finally, we will rename it to reflect its function within the workflow. The last step is to generate the audio using the Audio AI node. We will select OpenAI's TTS1 model and keep the default settings. We will execute the node to generate the translated audios. Since the original audio exceeds the character limit, 2 audio fragments will be generated for each selected language. Hola a todos y bienvenidos a iContent Labs. En este tutorial, exploraremos cómo crear. Vincula la variable del separador de texto al nodo de prompt y ejecuta el flujo de trabajo para verificar. Bonjour à tous et bienvenue à iContent Labs. Si nécessaire, vous pouvez personnaliser le modèle de séparation. Ciao a tutti e benvenuti ai laboratori di contenuti AI. In questo tutorial esploreremo come costruire un flusso. Olá a todos e bem-vindos ao AI Content Labs. Neste tutorial, exploraremos como construir um fluxo de trabalho que, a partir de uma foto de uma camiseta, gerará imagens de modelos vestindo essa peça. Este fluxo de trabalho é ideal para empresas de moda que buscam criar. This workflow provides a structured way to translate audio of any length, ensuring that each fragment maintains coherence and fluency. To conclude, we will analyze the cost of the executed process. In this case, the total cost was 45 cents, making it an efficient and cost-effective solution for generating audio translations. However, we recommend a post-processing step to merge the generated audio fragments and synchronize the speed and timing with the original audio if necessary. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe and follow us. In our next video, we will explore another method for translating audio with a shorter workflow. Here, you will find content on AI-powered automation. You can also try AI Content Labs to create your own custom workflows. See you in the next video.